What's going on, everyone? Dem Boys back at it. Thank you for joining us in our first installment of the new video series, Friday Night Football Takeaways. And what a way to start. We had the Tournament of Champions, meaning it was all belt winners last night. So, let's get right into it. The best defenses I saw, and when I say best, I talk about overall versatility. Can stop the pass, stop the run, get some good heat, do it all. The do-it-all defenses that I noticed this year are, of course, 3-3-5. I already told y'all that. Kiv was actually more or less running the defense that I gave y'all a few hours prior. That was funny. Other than that, 3-3-5 Sam was excellent. Dreeny had a really unique way of setting up this 3-3-5 Sam stuff that I really liked. If this video gets 25 likes and 5 of y'all comment asking for that, I will go ahead and highlight that scheme. Moving forward, blues no longer cover the flats, just another reason why blitzing has kind of been nerfed. Let's talk about the pressure glitch. So this year, what folks are trying to do, and they're trying to do it in all different formations and figure out where it's going to work the best, but I'll give you the principles so you can take it in and lab it within your defense. What guys are doing is they are pinching the line, they are slanting the pass rush inside and containing. Then they're standing, 3-4 yards back on a blitz. So this year, you would put your guy on a blitz. Last year, you would go and man up the running back and stand in the gap. When you're trying to get this type of pressure, you're actually going to go ahead and put yourself on a blitzer and stand like 3 to 4 yards back, offset a little bit behind your defensive tackle. Just kind of go and play around with that. I will say this, if you're in a 3-down set and that's it, everything ends up so compressed in the middle, I feel like some of these faster quarterbacks are going to just take off on you. Now, if you have a fast spy sitting there, the second they take off, you click down the spy, that could potentially be a totally different way to get pressure, Y'all mess with that and have some success, let me know. I don't know if any of y'all have noticed, when you're in man coverage, there are certain motions that can screw up your coverage. So, like, if I'm in trips and I have the tight end on a go, I motion out the running back on a go, it's entirely possible that a cornerback from the other side of the field comes running across the field to try to go ahead and cover that running back. Just as one example. There are plenty of little scummy ways. We've seen this. You guys can search. It's all over YouTube, man coverage glitches. How you go ahead and avoid that is by putting your corners on by speed, but what you need to know about doing that is when you go back to zone, you cannot forget to take them off and put them back on normal. If you leave them in coverage by speed in zone, it will mess up your zone. As far as the best bunch that I saw, you always just look to Pavin, right? Whatever bunch Pavin's in, that's probably the best bunch in the game. Dude's a bunch wizard, and he proved it again last night, just running through people. Carolina Panthers bunch was the playbook that he was in, and double post was his money play. With man coverage being so important, there was something that I saw that I really wanted to make sure I brought to your attention. Y'all remember the C routes? Not a flag route. The actual C routes from 2 years ago that were a big deal? Well, they're back. C routes toast man. You could even motion it back across and create like a bootleg post, and it would torch man. Just as a normal C route, it'll torch man. If they're in zone, when you have the tight, let's say you're in bunch running like a Pat Sale type of a play, the tight end in the flat will pull the flat defender wide, and you can low point that C route early, just before he's going to break out. You would go ahead and low point that, and you're going to have a wide open window to throw that into. I guess lastly, what I noticed is, and you have to know your opponents, most opponents online probably block their running back, but this year with pressure, not being as much of a thing, you will see guys leaking that back out a little bit more, and, really by a wide margin, the pros' way of dealing with that was to go ahead and man that running back up within their defense. So guys, I hope y'all found this helpful. That's a good amount of little information for y'all to take into the lab in a short video. Like, comment, subscribe. You already know. Love your goal. Dem boys. Peace.